Hey guys, this is Commando Dino. How you doing? In this video, I'm gonna tell you few pro tips of how to master the Saboteur playstyle. And with practice, you can do awesome kills like this one. Stick around. Now, I'll try to keep this video short and simple for you. There are five types of robots. There are brawlers, tankers, supporters, snipers, and there is saboteurs. Saboteur robots usually fast and swift killers, and they are great at beacon capture. And currently, I have five good saboteurs robots in my hangar, which are the Raven, Blitz, Strider. But in this video, we're gonna focus mainly on Phantom and Loki, which you gotta run each one of them differently. For example, Loki, you gotta most important tips for Loki. Number one, stay out of everyone's sight, because if you walk in front of them, the stealth icon will appear and they will switch their attention to you, try to stop you by any means. So stay out of the sight, walk behind them, and come approach them from the back. Number two, don't engage with anyone but your primary target. When you spawn with your Loki, put someone as your primary target. Do not engage anyone else. If anyone tries to take you down, walk away from them or try to hide and run away from them. 3. Keep yourself occupied. Always keep yourself occupied. If you cannot get to that primary target, whether it's a sniper or you're just trying to capture a beacon, and you can't for any reason, try to switch your target. Switch to someone else or switch to another beacon. Keep yourself occupied. Number 4, be aware of your surroundings, especially if you came out of the stealth mode, because when you come out of the stealth mode, you're gonna have at least 3 seconds. You cannot switch backs. In these 3 seconds, a lot can happen, and someone can take you down easily. And as for the Phantom, number 1, find the right place to mark. When you spawn in with your Phantom, try to find a good position so you can mark a place and launch your attack. When you activate the Phantom ability, you mark your place and you gain speed and you gain damage reduction for about 15 seconds. A lot could happen in 15 seconds. So you can go hunt for someone or capture a beacon, and then you can retrieve back to that place. Usually, so try to mark a good safe place for you to respawn and retrieve to. Number 2, find the right target. What is the right target for you? You may ask. The right target would be someone that alone, not with a pack with his teammates. So you can go head to head with him and take him down. That way it's going to be easy for you. And also it could someone that doesn't pay attention to you, someone occupied by fighting someone else. You can approach them from the back, surprise them with quick attack, and take them down easily. That's the right target. Number 3, choose the right time to attack. What is the right time to attack? For me, it's when I see someone try to attack someone else and he turn his back to me. That's the right opportunity for me to attack him. That would be easier for me to take him down. Number 4, pay attention to ability timer. It's so many times that I go hunt after someone else, try to take them down. I get myself into a dangerous situation and I run out of the time. I don't have the time, so I don't have the option to retrieve back to my original place. Then it's game over for me. That's why you always pay attention to your ability timer. So those are the tips that will help you. Some of the tips that will help you to become a master saboteur with Loki and Phantom. And now let's get to the battlefield. And here we go, boys. You know, at the beginning of the matches, I like to drop and run my Phantom first. But in this match, I saw Nerys with Hydras and Spiders. What? Dude, that's not acceptable. So I jump in my Loki and try to take him down. I made him my primary target. I do this, by the way, every time I run. Whenever I'm running my Loki, I make snipers my primary target. So I go behind the building here so I can stay out of everyone's sight, but a Leech and a Spectre saw me coming, so they tried to stop me. Neither of them will be able to. I didn't even bother trying to run away, I just keep going. So I'm approaching this Ares from the back. I saw him in the right there, so I go around the building. As you can see, I'm gonna hide nearby the building, so my back will be protected from that Spectre trying to hit me with the Tulumbas. I shoot at the Reese and the Reese activate his purple shield, so I decide to come up close and personal with him, too close to him that the Hydra's missiles will miss me. That's the blunt spot by the of the Hydras, by the way. So I keep shooting him. I'm gonna get the kill soon. Boom! Someone managed to take away my kills. They stole my kills. I don't know how, but someone did that. So, but that's okay. I'm gonna get the free easy kill from the Nemesis. He doesn't know that I'm right behind him. He go behind the building trying to run away, but I'm right there. Dude, what are you doing? There is another Loki, by the way. It's maybe, I'm not really sure, but maybe it was that guy, the same guy that with the Reese and Hydras. He gonna try to take revenge on me somehow, but he will not be able to. So I saw this pattern with spirals, and like I said, I always make snipers my primary target there. So it was easy kill, too easy. I felt so bad for that pattern. He was like, he has Mark II spirals, I think. I'm not really sure, but it doesn't matter. At this point, I'm not really sure who's going to be my next target. I spent like 30 seconds trying to find someone easy, find a sniper, figure out who's going to be my next target. But eventually there is a Ojun, maybe Ojun, I think it's Ojun with a quantum radar, and he managed to take me down. Now let's drop in with Phantom and I tried to take this kill, by the way, for me, basically steal it, but I couldn't because there's too many of them shooting at the same time and I couldn't get the kill. I think it's fair. Someone else took my kill, so I decided to take this kill. I think it's fair. Anyway, let's. At this point, I'm trying to figure out what is the best place for me to mark and launch my attacks from. This spot seems okay, but it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. And remember that Loki hates me, dude. He kept targeting me, even though there is a better target, better than me. He could have been targeted, he could have been killed, but he kept at me. Like, he hates me, dude. He made me his arch enemy, like not the primary enemy, arch enemy. As you can see, that Erase coming at me with his purple shield, I marked my place, and went back behind the barrier, metal barrier. And that's for a reason, because I wanted to retrieve to my original position close to the Reese and don't give him the opportunity to go behind the building and hide. It was a game over for him anyway. And that Loki, look at that Loki, he could have been switched back to stealth mode, but he didn't want to. He wanted to keep shooting at me. Now I'm up against a Falcon, a traditional Falcon, which is unsufferable brute. So it wouldn't be smart to go head to head against him. It would be the best option here is to go behind a building and wait for backup by my teammates. That's the best option for me. And that remember that Nemesis, because we're gonna get up close and personal with him later on. But at this moment, I tried to deal some damage to that Falcon. As you can see, it didn't turn well, because I think he has like a Mark II weapons. I'm not really sure. So I retrieved back to the behind the building, and he switched his attention to my teammates. So I decided to go after that Falcon to help out my teammates taking him down. I marked my place because I want to get back to the same place. It's a good spot for me to launch my attacks. So we take down that falcon. I retrieve back to my place, and now my next target going to be that nemesis because he was too annoying. And I see right now he's activating his shield, purple shield. That's mean he switched his attention to someone else. He's fighting against someone else. I thought this is going to be a good opportunity for me to come from the back and surprise him with a surprise attack. At this point, it's a game over for him. He going to be taken down in a few seconds, and I did. I get the kill. I retrieve back to my original place. Now onto the next target. I'm not really sure what going to be that robot. What's going to be? I'm not really sure there. So I marked my place and I go. It's stealth robots. I go behind him. I wanted to attack him, but he saw me coming and he fired at me. I retrieved back, and look what happened to him. He glitched. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he lost connection, but it works for me. And you can see this. There is an O-Joan coming at me. O-Joan with a full health. I can't go up against him, so I marked my place for a reason also, and I go under that building because O-Joan, as you can see, he's targeting me because I have the least amount of health. So I waited for him to finish his attack with my teammate, and I retrieved back to my place, and guess what? I'm right behind that O-Joan, and he doesn't realize that I retrieved back to my original place. I'm right behind him. I'm going to get the kill, but he gets me as well. Both of us managed to kill each other before we die. Now I'm gonna show you why the Raven is one of the great saboteur robots in the game. It only takes 2 jumps, boom, I'm right in front of that Titan, and it's only a few seconds to take him down. Of course, I got help from my teammates, and now I'm gonna show you a better showcase of the Raven. Walking down this path, I look to my right, and there is an O-Joan right there. I shoot at him. I want him to go airborne and stealth before he comes too close to me, because if he comes too close to me, he's gonna have enough time to go around the structure and take me down. And he do something that you should never do, which is turning your back to a Raven. It was a big mistake, and he paid the price. Boom, he's been taken down. Easy kill. So this situation is gonna get ugly. Like there's two Titans, and there's a third rod just spawn in. So I decided to jump in my right and capture this beacon, just to give myself space and time to think about my next move, what's going to be. So I decided to, I'm gonna capture this beacon, then I'm gonna capture the next beacon over there. Now I just got my second jumps ready, and I do one jump. I'm gonna do a second jump right here. Watch this. Notice that I jumped nearby the middle barrier, just in case someone shoot at me from that side. I'm gonna have a protection. I'm walking down these enemies because I want to get close to that structure right there. I'm not really sure at this point what kind of robots they have, but luckily I'm gonna get a backup from that leech. That leech going to go after that Titan, and there is an O-Joan just went airborne, and he gonna try to capture that beacon, and he will. But notice this: a Titan shooting at me. I do 2 jumps. I go out of his fire range. I take that O-Joan down, and I recapture the beacon. And both Titans were shooting at me at that corner. That's the Raven for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Raven for you. That's why he is one of the best saboteur robots. He is one of I would say my favorite would be Loki. My second favorite would be the Raven, and the Phantom would be the third. I like these 3 saboteur robots. Those robots were my favorite robots in the game. I shoot at this Titan, and you can see he activate his circle of death, the oven, and I do jump. I jumped over the rock to get out of that circle, and pretty much it's all game over for him. I take him down. Now I can do this all day with the Raven, jumping and killing and capturing the beacons. I can do this all day. Now guys, we're gonna watch short clips of the Blitz and Striders and how they can be a great saboteur robots and how you can be a swift killer with those two bots. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to make a long showcase of them, and I don't want to make this video long. My main focus were on the Phantom and Loki, so I do apologize about that. So I saw these enemy robots trying to defend the beacon they just captured, so I decided to go around, sneak behind them, and surprise them with attack. And I saw this Lancelot, and I do this quick attack by pinatas. You may wonder why pinatas. Pinatas are great, but only when you have 4 of them. So the magic numbers is 4. You gotta have 4. You should try them, guys. Try this setup. And this Raven, he tried to do the same thing I did in this video. They surprised him with a quick surprise attack, but it didn't go well for him. And now the Strider. The Strider is like a great, good saboteur robots because of the 5 dashes. It depends on you and depends on your skill and how you use them. I hide behind this spot. It's a good spot for launching my attacks. I tried to take that stealth robot. I forgot its name, but I couldn't in the first try. So this is the second try. I tried to get him and take him down, but when they switch all their attention to me, they fire at me. What happened? I quickly get out this sticky situation with minimum damage. That's why the Strider can be a really good robots. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you next video. Bye bye.